Join us now for Education Matters, a weekly look at the real people and real stories in education across North Carolina.
Welcome to Education Matters, presented by the Public School Forum of North Carolina. I'm Keith Poston. E-cigarettes, vaping, juuling, whatever you know it by, their use is skyrocketing among students. Last week, North Carolina became the first state in the country to file a lawsuit against popular e-cigarette maker Juul Labs, alleging the company is downplaying the potency and danger of nicotine and illegally targeting young people through its marketing and advertising. This week, we're joined by North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein to discuss the lawsuit his office filed against Juul and what he hopes to accomplish. And then we're going to talk to one of the state's top public health officials about the growing use and risks associated with vaping, and to a Wake County Schools district leader about how they are tackling this epidemic in our schools. Before we tackle our main topics, we open with EdLines, our quick scan of education headlines across North Carolina and the U.S. According to new data, the demographics for the second year of the new North Carolina Teaching Fellows program looks much like its first year, with the vast majority of fellows being white females. The numbers come out at a time when there is increased focus on the lack of diversity in the state's teaching workforce, where the student population is more than 50% non-white. Of the 133 spots this year, 81% are white and 86% are women. There are bills pending in the General Assembly to expand the program and include historically black colleges and universities that were excluded in the initial launch. Diversity and equity was in the news in Rockingham County last week as the Rockingham County School Board voted 5-1 to axe grant funding for a school staff equity training and return $16,000 that had been awarded by an area nonprofit. Equity training has been a contentious subject, with some citizens in Rockingham telling the board that diversity training is tantamount to white bashing. Endorsed by the State Board of Education as good practice, equity training is nearly universal in school systems across the state and the nation. Finally, one of the state's 2 virtual charter schools has been granted permission by the State Board of Education to sever ties with its national for-profit manager. North Carolina Connections Academy has been managed by Pearson Online and Blended Learning, part of the international company Pearson that publishes textbooks and sells a wide range of education products. The state board said the school will get sharp state scrutiny as it transitions to becoming a locally operated online school. Remember, you can visit the Public School Forum's website at ncforum.org, click on Education Matters, and read more about each of these headlines as well as all the topics we cover each week.